Okay, so this is the original Gura Gear Kiboko camera bag. This has been my #1 camera bag since 2010 when I first found the company. It has been all over the world. It has been to Antarctica, Iceland, deserts of Australia. It's been wet, salty, dirty, it's been muddy, and it's still going strong. Up until I received the new model, it was my favourite camera bag of choice. Many of you will be familiar with this bag already. It has the Gura Gear patented Bataflae opening to access camera gear, which is just fantastic because whether you're on safari, whether you're shooting from ship, or whether you're shooting out of the boot of the car, or like I am here in nature reserve, you can put your camera bag down, you can access your gear without having to open up the whole flap on the ground. This camera bag has now been upgraded and was upgraded a little while ago to the Kiboko 30L, which has a number of small refinements, mostly to the zipper pulls and a few other small things. There's now been a subsequent upgrade to that bag, and that's what I want to show you now, which is, I believe, a significant improvement over this original Kiboko and a well worthwhile upgrade. So we're going to have a look at that now. This is the new Bataflae 32L, which replaces the original Kiboko and the Kiboko 30L. It is a significant improvement, I think, over the original bag, and I'm going to talk about what those improvements are in a moment. The first thing you'll probably notice is it is quite a bit larger than the original Kiboko, both in depth, I don't know how well you can see that, but in depth, and a little bit larger this way as well. There's good news for that, in that if you shoot medium format, or if you shoot a professional DSLR camera with a large L bracket on it, there is now extra room inside for that camera. Looking at the changes between this and the original bag, the first and probably the biggest improvement that they have made to this camera bag is in the zipper pulls. These are brand new zippers that are sewn into the bag backwards, so they have a very, very smooth finish. They are virtually waterproof and really quick and easy to open and use. The next big improvement to this bag has been in the Bataflae openings, which are still maintained, and if I open this up you can probably see inside there my camera gear, and that's how I'd normally access my gear in the field. When I'm packing the bag at home though, what you can do now is unlock both of the Bataflaes as well as this top clip, access the entire bag in one hit. So it really gives you the best of both worlds. Okay, so like the original Kiboko, the new Bataflae 32 also comes with a rain cover, which has also been moved and improved. On the original Kiboko, it used to be located inside this pocket here, which was fine, but it took up a little bit of space. It could have otherwise been used for storage. On the new one, they've moved it. It's now on the outside and is accessed just here. It used to be elasticized. It's now drawstring, and I much prefer it as a drawstring because when I'm out in the field, I can put this down without it being elasticized and actually use it as a ground sheet if I'm in a muddy area. So I like it. I think it's a good improvement over the original. One of the other areas that's seen quite a big improvement over the original Kiboko is in the harness system. Now, these are really designed as travel bags. They're not a dedicated hiking pack. So if you're going hiking all day, up in the hills, or multi-day hikes, this is probably not the best bag to take. If, however, you're travelling and you're shooting out of a car, or you're shooting near a car, or you're doing short hikes, anything like that, this bag is ideal. It has a stowaway harness which just tucks away inside these flaps. This new harness has more padding on it than the original harness, and it is more comfortable. I recently hiked with this bag in Iceland, in Lamanluga, up to one of the highest peaks, a fairly arduous hike, a couple of hours, and I had no problems with this bag, even fully loaded with camera gear, and it weighs probably close to 40 pounds fully loaded at the moment. The fabric is a little bit different than the original Kiboko. It has, I guess you could say, a little more bling factor. It's still super lightweight and super tough, and this particular bag has already been with me through the streets of Paris, Venice. It's been to 15,000 feet at Mont Blanc in Chamonix. It has been to Iceland. I've had it soaking wet in waterfall spray. It's sat in the sand by the beach at the Yokosuka Glacial Lagoon. So it's already been around the world, and it still looks brand new. Like the original bag, it still has a side pocket for a water bottle, which is great, and of course you can strap a tripod to the side of the bag. Okay, so as I said, this is the new Bataflae 32L. This bag actually comes in two sizes. This is the larger one, and this is my primary bag that I use when I travel. There is also a smaller version of this bag, the Bataflae 26L, and I'm going to show you that bag now. Both of these bags, let me stand and get this guy here. Both of these bags ship in a dust cover. So when you receive one of these bags, this is how it comes in its box. These dust covers are great. Obviously, if you're just storing your camera bag at home, you can keep the dust off it. But actually, if you travel as well, because they can serve as a laundry bag, just to throw dirty laundry in. And I actually take it with me when I travel for just that purpose. So this is the 26L, and it's the smaller Bataflae bag. It's otherwise more or less identical in terms of features. It still has the zip out harness system at the back, which is just accessed through these flaps here, so it can be tucked away when you're travelling on an aeroplane or when you don't need it. It still has the water bottle holder on the side. It still has the same Bataflae openings as the larger bag, and it still has the clip system, so you can access the entire bag when you're packing it. Now both these bags, the larger bag and the smaller bag, ship with plenty of spare dividers, so you can custom configure these bags any way you like to suit your own needs.